Let's look at Chapter 12, Lesson 6, Practice. Moving figures on a coordinate grid. Use the grid to draw the figures for items 1 through 3. We're going to follow the directions to draw the figure. Mark A at 8 and then 5. So I'm going to start at the origin and I'm going to go over 8. And I marked 8 and then I'm going to go up 5. And I know that that's going to mark right there and I'm going to put an A. For B I have over 5 and then up 5. Go ahead and mark it and put your B. For C I have over 3 and up 3. And for D I have over 6 and up 3. Now I'm going to draw the different lines. I connect A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A. Looks like you have a nice little parallelogram there. For number 2, I need to subtract 3 from both coordinates of each point and label the new figure number 2. So you can see that for 8 and 5, you subtract 3 from 8 and got 5, and subtracted 3 from 5 and got 2. So I need to mark that on the new grid. So I went over 5 and up 2. And I'm going to mark that as my new A. And then I have 5 and 5. So I did 5 minus 5 is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. So I have 2 and 2, and I'm going to mark that, and that's my new B. Then for 3, I have 3 minus 3 is 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. I'm going to mark that as my new C. And 6 minus 3 is 3, and 3 minus 3 is 0. And I'm going to mark that as my new D. Go ahead and connect again. You have your shape just translated down. It slid down. Now we're going to add 3 to the vertical, which is the second one, or letter Y, of each point. So I have 8 staying the same because you don't add anything to it, and 5 plus 3 is 8. So I go over 8 and up 8. I know that's right here. I'm going to mark that as A. I know that I have 5 staying the same, and 5 plus 3 is going to be 8. So I need to go over 5 and up 8. Mark that as letter B. Then I'm going to have 3 stay the same, and then 3 plus 3 is 6. So I go over 3 and I add up 6. And I'm going to mark letter C. And then 6 stays the same, plus 3 is 6, so 6 plus 6. I go over 6, and I go up 6, and I mark it. This is letter D. Go ahead and draw your lines in, and you can see that the parallelogram is shifted upward. Mr. Marcus needs to visit the bank, the library, and the post office tomorrow. Here are some of the possible orders he might visit them in. List all the other possible orders he might follow. So for the bank, post office, and library one, I can see that I have another bank, library, and post office. So the bank one being first, I'm going to say it's done. Let's go ahead and look at the library, post office, and bank. He could have done the library, bank, and then post office. Now the library is done. I'm going to go ahead and put the post office on top, and it could be the library and bank, or it could be the post office, bank, and then library.